Good morning, kids. Well, it is that time once again to embark on another journey and find another cabinet. This is one of my bucket list cabinets. I know I keep saying that, but I really don't take the time to go out and find one and bring it home if it's not on my bucket list. This is a big one, so we're gonna get started. It's a nasty, rainy day in northern Kentucky, but we're gonna make the best of it. Obviously, cover trailer is the order of the day, so let's go pick up the trailer and go pick up the cab. So for those of you who ask, Fox, why do you bother with a trailer? Just throw it in the back of the truck. It's because of days like this. Because when you're getting bucket list cabs, or just cabinets in particular, really any cabinet at all that's 30, 40, 50 years old, well, you want to stay dry. Yes, I am that guy who pulls a trailer through the ATM line. So I'm just hanging out at the toy aisle over here in Meyer, local retail store in my area. Oh look, the Batman. The guy's gonna meet me in the parking lot. He's bringing it to me. I guess he doesn't want me to come to his house, which I guess, I am kind of a weird dude, I get that. So I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but we will see. Just met a really good guy, just dropped off the trailer, no worries. He was definitely well equipped with that big old Ford. And now we have it in hand. What is the cabinet? I think this will give you a little bit of a clue. System 1 Atari. That steering wheel, that gives it all away. So yeah, absolutely great guy. Really helpful, which is important. He showed up in like an F350 dually, and you know, his tailgate was a little higher than my truck and my trailer. So that was pretty awesome. Good guy, and I'm glad I got the cabinet. This is one I've been waiting for a long time. I had the opportunity to buy Justin's, but he's a little bit far away. And you know what? I thought that maybe it would be a better idea for me to go ahead and get this one. It was cheaper and it needs some love. So let's get this to the house and get started. So let's take a closer look at this cabinet. And while it does have some flaws, it appears to be 100% complete and even mostly original. There are a few things that we're going to point out as we do the walk around, but this thing is intact, it's together, it's really unmolested. You can tell by the cardboard bezel. The marquee looks good, but there is a lot of burn-in on that monitor. It could even be the original monitor. Looking at the side art, it's there, but you've got some issues, some standard stuff that I think is going to be pretty easy to fix, considering that the side art is all just like this one-piece vinyl. So that's going to be something we can easily fix. Control panel is there. Dirty, nasty. It's going to need some love. It's going to need some attention. Speaking of attention,
that's needed. This, I don't know why this happened, but this is definitely something that's got to be corrected. We're going to take this pedal off and then reattach that. I did have to drill out the lock for the PCB access panel. You can see that somebody added a second power supply. There's the original power supply. Looks like the audio PCB, the amp onto the left. And you can see that there's also this cool like instruction card that was stapled to the inside of the access panel. Definitely going to want to kind of clean this up and take it off and laminate it because it's something cool to preserve. What's not cool to preserve is going to be this original monitor. This thing is, it's got to be the original, or at least it's, you know, super old. It's dirty, and with all that burn in, we're just going to have to replace it. Looks like the original wiring up there for the marquee. I think that may even be the original fixture, so I'm going to have to take a look at that. But probably going to leave that stock for the most part. A couple other things I want to preserve are these Atari stickers on the back. Original, still has a serial number and model number. Let's move on to the way this game plays, and the monitor for the most part looks really good, and in the beginning, it played pretty well. Just like I remembered. No audio, so I'm going to have to work on that. I don't know if that's just the speakers, the wiring, who knows. But unfortunately, it didn't take too long for this thing to really show some signs of something, because the steering is just horrible. It's all over the place. No matter how hard you turn left, it just doesn't want to go left. And then the game started doing this, where it's just driving by itself. So yeah, the PCB may need some attention. Hell of a cheat code though. Okay, so that about does it for the Roadblasters acquisition. As of now, it is in the garage, tore down, almost to a bare skeleton. A lot of things have to be addressed. For the most part, it's coming clean. All the wiring appears to be original with the exception of that new power supply. I got to troubleshoot that audio amp and see what's going on there. Definitely want to get a set of speakers. A couple of the grills, like the speaker grill and the vent on top of the cabinet, those have been taken off and painted. So they were cleaned and painted. So that's kind of one thing I can check off the list. Just one of many things. Got a light bulb coming for the marquee. Going to keep that a fluorescent tube for now. Maybe just switch that tube over to an LED tube, replacement tube. Maybe not change out the whole fixture. Want to kind of keep this as original as I can, original as possible. Going to have to source a new CRT. I got to see if I can find one of those. But I got a guy. that can probably help me up in Dayton. So I may be giving him a call for a 19-inch, which hopefully is a little bit cheaper than those 25s I've been picking up. But anyway, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the channel. Y'all have a blessed day, and I will see all of you next time.